The more I see of this guy, the more I'm convinced he has what it takes to be an impact player at the major league level. A lot of folks are on board with that. He is really impressing people around the game. Mike Lowell is with me today. Mike, what are the things you look for in a prospect that tell you he's going to be a star at the major league level?
Well, I think the first thing I look for is where's the wow factor? What does he do to really open my eyes? And then the second thing is, does he show me once? Is he just a guy in batting practice that can hit the ball over the lights? Or is he a guy that, when the clock hits, game time, can he do the same? My second thing is I would say it's got to be, does he show me that every day in, day out? Does he have the ability to do it consistently? I don't want a guy that can do it 3 days a week. I need a guy that can do it 5 or 6 days a week. So that consistency there, I think the minor leagues have a lot of guys that have big league ability. Can you have big league sustainability? I think is a big factor. And this guy's really impressing me, showing me that he can do it day in, day out, and he's opening a lot of eyes for a good reason.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Toledo Mud Hens and the St. Paul Saints. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Welcome, your St. Paul Saints.
Brandon Waddell gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, it's been a rough go for this guy, Matt, in his last 3 starts. Last 3 starts, he's taken the loss in all 3, so he'd like to turn that fortune around in this one today, and the best way to start that, throw up a 0 in the first inning.
And now here is Kobe Bryant. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Kobe Bryant.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
One of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Packard is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Ball 4, take the base.
Stepping in next, Kobe Bryant. He flew out in his last debut.
Kobe Bryant
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Fouled away.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Daz Cameron the next to bat. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Daz.
Hit down the line at first. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Now to bat, Kobe Bryant struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Brent Rooker. He bounced out last time up.
Rooker.
Grounded to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Gabriel Maciel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Right to him. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brock Detheridge. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless to this point. Hit to first. Scooped up. To second for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Saints seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Brandon Waddell earns win number 7 on the season, so that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com. Time for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, we've got baseball on the show. So now to the plate, Kobe Bryant.
Batting 9th, the designated hitter, Kobe Bryant.
First offering, and it's fouled away. Ref Snyder, the runner at first with 2 gone. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Have a look.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Gabriel Maciel. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. On the ground, softly towards second.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So next to hit is Kobe Bryant.
Now
He collected a base hit his first time up.
Kobe Bryant.
Pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gabriel Maciel grounded out in his last at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Bases loaded, and next to hit will be Kobe Bryant as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
All right, your pitch right here, right now. Let's go.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does.
Next, it'll be Kobe Bryant. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Runners off for second. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Alex Faedo wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Derek Holland closes the door for the save, his 6th. Minor League Baseball on the show for you. Now into the box, Cole Peterson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The third baseman.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. Now to the plate, Greg Garcia. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Popped him up. Nevin is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the second inning set to go, and standing in is the DH, Kristen Stewart.
Number 20.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Kerrigan is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Next up is Aderlin Rodriguez.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
First offering.
Rodriguez.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Fastball well outside. This one's down to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Ready now is Brock Detheridge as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. No balls and 1 strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped up. And no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Batting 8th, the catcher.
Into the box,
Number
Eric
13.
Haas. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. Still without a home run and 16 RBIs. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1
3rd
strike.
inning, no score to this point. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Eric Haas goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Two down.
Batting up.
Stepping in now, he's Sock Paredes, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. And stepping in, Cole Peterson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And that misses 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next to bat will be Bryant Packard. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bryant Packard.
First offering on its way. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Lined hard to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Greg Garcia will be the next to bat.
Greg Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Blankenhorn is there, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go in the top of the 5th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Kristen Stewart.
Number 20.
First delivery to him. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kristen Stewart goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. At the plate now, Aderlin Rodriguez, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Grounded weakly toward third. And there's out number 2. Next to dig in, Jacoby Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jacoby Jones.
First pitch on the way. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. So stepping in is Brock Detheridge. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
14, Brock Detheridge.
First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1. Nope. That's inside.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And there's their first hit of the game.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Standing in now, Isaac Paredes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And there's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. That's how you roll it. 5-4-3. A double play sends us to break. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. And now in the box, Cole Peterson. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Digging in next, Bryant Packard. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here's the first offering.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Fouled off. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. One out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The 0-2 once more. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap
The bat.
right there. You execute a
Number
nice
20.
pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
The first baseman.
Next, it'll be Aderlin Rodriguez. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he misses there. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jacoby Jones.
The right fielder, number 20.
A high fastball is in there.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
He froze him on the fastball there. Jacoby Jones becomes the first out of the inning. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Count even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Left side, but well foul. Here now the 2-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kerrigan comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. So now into the box is Eric Haas. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes. They worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The St. Paul Saints used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kobe Bryant earns his first win of the season. 1 earned.
Guys, there have been plenty of players who can hit AAA pitching, and then they get to the big leagues, and they can't hit Uncle Charlie, and that's the end of it. I mean, there's plenty of guys. There's a litany of them in the history of the sport. Take it easy. Take it easy. All right, he's playing well. I'll grant you that. A nice job. I like what I see. But the pitchers have not adapted to him yet. And when they do and find some weak spots, he's going to have to readjust back. And let me see him do that a couple times before I'm ready to say he's going to be a 10-time All-Star in the Major Leagues. All right? He's not a Hall of Famer yet. Huh? I mean, calm down just a bit. My goodness, the hype machine. We can't let these players just develop at their own pace. We have to rush everything. Take it easy.
In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can be a teaching opportunity.